Happy 4th of July everyone, it's Diane Thomas from Fancy Faces by Diane. Today we're doing a 4th of July tutorial for an Uncle Sam hat. It's very festive, it's got some sparkle and pizzazz to it. I hope you like it as much as I do, and if you do, stick around and see how it's done. Thanks. Okay, for this part of the design we're going to take white StarBlends and a white lollipop sponge applicator, and you're going to pick up your StarBlends, tap it off a little bit so you don't have too much, you don't want a lot of fallout. And you're going to give yourself a white line there. If it's not dark enough or opaque enough, just go back over it a couple of times, really work it into the skin, just like that. I just washed my face a couple of times so it's pretty dry. I was not wanting to hold the StarBlends very well. Now we're going to take a red StarBlends with another sponge lollipop, and the contour of my head goes up like this, so it's taller in the middle of my forehead than it is over here on the temple. The hat is going to go at an angle just like the hairline. So the front side is going to be a little bit taller than the white, and then the outside will be a little bit shorter than the white. Make sure you go over it a couple of times so that you have a nice bold cover. Pick up a little bit more, and then you're going to give yourself a hat brim. It's curved. You start and work with the angle of your eyebrow and then flip up the bottom here. So you have the line of your hat brim will go with your eyebrow. And then you're going to take a flat brush. This is a number 6, a number 6 Royal Soft Grit flat brush. It's about 1/2 inch, and I have Pearl Blue Diamond Effects paint. This is a brilliant color that I had an opportunity to borrow from my friend Amy at a gig we were working together, and I just fell in love with it. So it's giving me the perfect blue to do some of those designs that I have really grown to despise because the blue coverage was just giving me fits. Now right above the hat brim you're going to give your hat a band. Just follow the contour of the hat brim and go right, can you see that? Go right in between. You got your hat and you got your hat brim. Now you have a nice bold bright blue band. Okay, and then you want to give that some time to dry before you put your star in the middle of the band. So let's just work on some other details. We're going to take some Wolfe black, and this is a round number 5 Loew Cornell 7000 series. I'm just going to give my cake a spritz, pick up some black, and we're going to give this design a bit of an outline. Since it's very cartoon looking, your lines don't have to be perfect. It's okay for them to vary from thin to thick and back to thin again. Well, this is challenging. So I'm trying to not block the camera for you so you can actually see what I'm doing, but still be able to see myself in the mirror that I have set up. So hopefully you can see that. Now I like to take the band just a little bit wider than the hat. I think it gives it really good dimension. Go over the top of the band, under the bottom of the band, and then thicken up as you curve around the brim of your hat. Nice thick bold line, thin a little bit above your eyebrow, and then just bring it back around right there with the rest of your black line. Now that's going to have to dry for a little bit as well before you can do your star on the band. So while that's drying, let's just do a few details around the sides. I like this to have a lot of movement to it, so I try to add some swirls and curls and little streamers and just bring this around here and just tuck that in there and bring some more streamers down. 4th of July is a very festive holiday for Americans, and we like to kind of ham it up a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take my BAM stencil. This is BAM stencil 1030. This is the star stencil. It's a variety of sizes of stars. They're in a random pattern. They're not in any specific pattern. There's not any lines. It's all random, and I love the randomness. So I'm going to take this stencil and I'm going to place it up here, and with my lollipop blender with some white StarBlends, I'm just going to give myself a few stars to sort of extend this design, and they're just going to be real pale. I'm not trying to get them, it's just very subtle. And even down here, give myself a couple stars there, and then we'll go back in with some red StarBlends as well. This just gives it some design. It helps carry it around your face some, so you don't just have this one thing on the side. Although it's perfectly suitable just to have the hat and nothing more. But hey, more is better sometimes. Okay, now what we're going to do is check and see how dry we are here, and yeah, we're good and dry. The star in the band needs to be right in the middle underneath the white. So we're going to find a star that fits. And now, depending on the size of the face that you're painting, will depend on which size star you need. If you have a lot of real estate, your hat's going to be bigger. You can choose a larger star. If you have a little bitty face and your real estate's going to be smaller, your band's going to be kind of narrow, and you're just going to choose a small star. So what you're going to do is you're going to find whichever star seems to fit in your field of blue really well, and I think this one fits pretty well. And I'm going to go up here where the white is, kind of locate my center, and bring it back down till I'm smack in the middle of that blue. And I'm going to take my white StarBlends, tap it off some so that I don't have fallout, and I'm just going to pat over it. Now, this doesn't have to have perfect opaqueness, because really it's just the suggestion of the star. Trust me, it will be plenty bright. Just like that. So we have our traditional, let's just tap off any excess there. We have our traditional Uncle Sam hat that has a blue band with a star in the middle. Now, we can stop right there, and that's a perfectly suitable design. It's got plenty of pizzazz, it's plenty of wow, but what's the 4th of July without fireworks? So, I'm going to take some of my Suzy Sparkles glitter gel, and I have 3 different colors here. I've got my blue, it's kind of an aqua color, and my very favorite, which is platinum. This is a mixture of gold and silver, and I don't even know what all colors, but it just has a lot of depth and dimension to it. And then of course the silver. You can use whatever colors you like, gold, red, whatever. These are just the colors that I have that actually go with this design. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create some fireworks with just these cascading looking explosions with my glitter gel. So this one is the platinum, and since it's my favorite, this is going to be the largest fireworks explosion, and I'm just going to squeeze and drag, and just a starburst of lines that with this design will obviously depict fireworks. Just like that. Now, down here on the cheek, I'm going to go with the silver. You don't want to go too heavy. It does take some time to dry. Trust me, it's brilliant enough. It doesn't need to be a real thick line. There you go. And one more, I'm going to do a little blue one right here, just to bring a little bit more color into this design for the fireworks. And I'm going to turn this way a little bit so I can see my mirror. And this is just going to be a small one. This is going to look like it's further away. And there you have it. And once these dry, the gel will be gone and the glitter will be all that's left behind, and it's really spectacular. It has a lot of sparkle to it and catches people's eye from pretty far away. So it's really spectacular, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I love this design. It's kind of a adaptation from a design that I saw at St. Patrick's Day by a lady by the name of Liz Caswell. And I really admire her work. I think that this is a great design for women especially, but anyone can wear it, honestly. But I think that it's good for women because most women don't like to have their whole face painted, and this is something that's festive and it's fun, and anybody can wear it, and just adds a lot of flair. So I hope you have a great day, and happy birthday, America! Happy 4th of July, everyone. It's Diane Thomas from Fancy Faces by Diane. We have a let's try that again. Happy 4th of July, everyone. It's Diane Thomas from Fancy Faces by Diane. I have... Let's try that again.